Crash Bandicoot 4.
Easily the best
Press start.
or second best, whichever you look at it. I definitely would say either second or first. It's a joint for me. There's one other game I equal it with, but we'll get to that game sooner or later or whatever. Crash Bandicoot Warped. Phenomenal. In my opinion, the best out of the three. Easily the best out of the three. Here's the cutscene for the intro. Enjoy.
Free at last. Uka Uka is free. No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come. None have dared to fail to break Uka Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice.
Great Uka Uka, it was that infernal Bandicoot.
From deep inside my temple prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
And failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way for us to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time the great Uka Uka will make sure that you do it right.
After many eons, my evil twin, Uka Uka, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped. Children, Uka Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do so. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck.
Wow, this game. So we got 5 different worlds here. As you can see them this time. In the other game, it was just 5 worlds and that was it. But now we've got different places. We've got the castle part. We got, I'm guessing, Arabian. We've got Chinese. We've got Egyptian, and we've got the future. The music just rocks. It's like you're in that zone, and that's what I loved about it. But every part of it just rocks. I just love this game.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look, I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Indeed we will. Indeed we will. Oh yeah, and the good thing as well is, instead of 1, you get 2. So they just made it a bit more quicker. Yeah, you also get a bit more control with the jumping, which is what I like the most as well. Also, look at that castle. Are you telling me that Crash 2 is better than this? I don't think so. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still an opinion. I still think Crash 3 is better, but if you prefer Crash 2, by all means, no argument. I understand that. If you thought Crash Wrath of Cortex was better than Crash 2, 3 and 1, get out. We will be playing as many Crash games as we got. If we haven't got the game, we can't play it. So don't, you know, don't take it personally if I don't play it. It's nothing personal. But we should have access because I do have methods to playing those games. Also, if you look there, we now have a box total now. So now we can see how many boxes we've missed or how many boxes we've got left. And that's, in my opinion, better. I remember playing this game at, it was a friend of mine in another town next to where I live. And he said, yeah, have a go on, just try it out, see how you feel. And, oh my god, it was beautiful. There we go. A gem. And a crystal to boot. So in Crash 2, I'm going to tell you the ending. I'm also going to tell you the ending for this one as well, because there'll be no more Crash 1 or 2 or 3. If you collect the gems in the first game, if you complete the first game, normally fight Cortex, save Tanya, go. In the first game, if you collect all the gems, you actually save Tanya under Cortex's nose. He doesn't even know that you've saved her. So that's why I think it's a bit underwhelming. The only thing though is you get the secret, you know, the, oh, what happens to all these villains? Oh, they move away. So you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, they move away, so yeah. In Crash 2, the story is you collect the crystals because the world's about to end. You know, about to get destroyed. And crystals the only way to maintain this energy. But it turns out Cortex was making it all up because he was actually going to use the crystals to harness an energy into his Cortex laser to basically put everyone under his control. Which, in this case, we stopped him. If you collect the gems, Embryo makes a weapon and destroys Cortex's space station. Which you saw in the intro. Yeah, in the intro, if you watch it closely, a piece of the space station falls. That's the space station that gets destroyed. And that's what frees Uka Uka. In this one, Cortex now is collecting crystals from all around time since Crash, you know, has all the other 25. So they're going to get the other crystals to basically try Plan B. Just leave them one per inch, it's fine. Yeah, it's not worth the hassle. Should have gone for the question mark, because, yeah. But it's fine. We'll take the gem as well. Another thing that's also cool about this game is, apart from us doing the dance, Coco now has a part to play. She's actually a playable character in the game. The only difference is, though, is you don't actually, you know, do moves with her. She's the one that controls mostly the vehicles and, you know. It gives you another incentive of playing the game differently instead of just jump around everywhere. This is what makes Crash 2 fans not like Crash 3 as much. And I get that. It's just that everything about this game, it makes me feel like, yeah, get in there. Just like me missing there. Okay, it wasn't really like me missing there, but you get the idea. We are near the end of the level now. There we go. Whee! Don't forget, check out my the links in the description as well as in the comments. That'll take you to my Squire VWG gaming chat page. But I also have a Squire VWG Yu-Gi-Oh page. So if you know anyone who's into Yu-Gi-Oh, tell them to come my way. Right, Boneyard.
Uga Uga and Cortex want Tiny get crystals and bring them to Big Colosseum in Rome. Crash, leave them for Tiny or Crash get crushed.
Leave them for Tiny or Crash get crushed. Okay, I'll bite. I'm interested in what you do to me, boy. Oh, we haven't had a chase scene in a while. When Crash 2 there is none. Well, there is, but nothing major. Plus, why would you argue with, what would you rather get chased by? A boulder or a Triceratops? Because the difference is, I could tame a Triceratops at least. A boulder, it's just like, no, you've got no chance of doing anything. We could just jump back in the first level and just, you know. But, yeah. That's something else as well, I forgot to mention. Don't think it was in the second game. I'll have to have a look. But I know in this game, you've got something called relics. For relics, if you jump back into a level, you'll see a clock. If you pick that clock up, and I'm gonna say now, if you pick that clock up, you've got to complete that level within a certain time limit. You'll have boxes numbered 1 to 3. If you collect all the boxes, congratulations. You've just stood time down a lot more. If you didn't collect all the boxes, whatever. Go. Well, that was perfect. So yeah, collect the boxes, collect the number ones. You also have the Aku mask, which I forgot to tell you who he is. He's the mask that just appears out of nowhere in the first game, and he's like Crash's guardian. Right, that'd be quick on this one. Need you to do the job for me. Can't really do much about you guys. And there we go. Another thing as well that I love about this game, even the second game is what I love about it, is the fact you can save your game. So if something, so in the first game, you had to like either A, get a gem, or B, yeah, and it was like, why do that at all? It just makes no sense. Because if you're playing the game and you're like 5 levels in and you can't save it, do you want to turn your game off just for the sake of, you know, doing all them 5 levels again? I don't think so. But I still love Crash 1, don't get me wrong. Crash 2 was brilliant, Crash 3, mwah, beautiful. The best game out of the 3. So that's it for me. Don't forget, check out my links in the description below, as well as the comments. And I'll see you all very, very soon.